Your hands won't stop shaking. It isn't the cold. You're standing at an empty shelf. Again. This is day 19 without food. 19 days. Water and nothing else. Your body has already started eating itself. And it isn't finished. 19 days is not the record. It isn't close. How does anyone end up here? And how much longer can a person last? To answer that, we go back to the first morning. It starts on a Friday afternoon. You drive up to a rented cabin. 2 hours from the nearest town. 1 week alone. No signal, by choice. You pack light on food. A few days' worth. There's a store down in the valley. You'll drive down midweek. That was the plan. Saturday night, the storm arrives. It doesn't stop for 4 days. When it finally clears, the access road is gone. Buried under 2 meters of snow. Your car isn't going anywhere. Neither are you. There's a hand pump in the kitchen. So water isn't the problem. Food is. By day 3, the last of it is gone. Hour 12 without eating. You're hungry. Nothing worse than that. Your stomach tightens and growls. That's a hormone called ghrelin. It spikes near the times you normally eat. Then it fades again, whether you eat or not. Your body is still running on breakfast. Blood sugar dips, so your liver steps in. It releases a stored sugar called glycogen. Your liver holds roughly 1 day of it. Your muscles hold more, but they keep their own supply. By hour 18, that reserve is running thin. Most people empty liver glycogen between 18 and 24 hours. It depends on your diet and how much you move. Your body needs a new fuel, and it's about to make an ugly decision. Day 2 begins. Your brain is the problem. It burns roughly 120 grams of glucose daily. It cannot run on fat directly, so your liver starts building glucose from scratch. From amino acids. From the glycerol backbone of fat. Amino acids mean protein. Protein means muscle. This is the part people don't expect. Starvation doesn't begin with fat. It begins by breaking down your own tissue. But your body isn't stupid. It knows this can't continue. So it changes strategy. Around hour 24, your liver starts making ketones. Fat becomes a fuel your brain can finally use. Measurable ketones usually appear between 16 and 24 hours. Full ketosis typically takes a day or more. This switch is what keeps you alive. Ketones eventually supply most of your brain's energy. Protein breakdown slows. Your body starts protecting muscle. Your breath begins to smell faintly sweet, almost like nail polish. That's acetone, a byproduct of burning fat. It's the clearest sign the switch has happened. Day 3. Something strange happens. The hunger fades. It doesn't feel like relief. It feels wrong. Hunger signals shift once ketones take over. Many people report the sharpest hunger passing after day 2 or 3. The craving quiets. The emptiness does not. Your mind changes too. Some describe unusual clarity. Others describe heavy fog. Both are reported. What's consistent is the irritability. Small things become enormous. You snap at nothing. There's no one here to snap at. You sleep badly. You feel cold constantly. Your body has lowered its thermostat to save fuel. Your resting metabolism drops. You start counting things. Days. Cans you already opened. Hours until dark. By the end of day 3, you've lost several kilograms. Most of it is water. Glycogen holds water alongside it. When the glycogen goes, the water goes too. The real loss hasn't started yet. Day 7. The storm comes back. You've stopped standing up quickly. The room tilts when you do. Your blood pressure drops as you rise. Your heart is slower at rest, then races when you move. Your body now runs almost entirely on fat. That's the good news. You store far more energy as fat than as sugar. Even a lean adult carries weeks of fuel. But fat alone isn't enough. Your body still needs some glucose. Some cells cannot use ketones at all. Red blood cells are one of them. So the protein breakdown never fully stops. It only slows. Every day, a little more muscle is spent. Your arms thin first, then your legs. Then something worse. Your heart is a muscle too. By week 2, cardiac muscle begins to shrink. The heart wall thins. The chambers get smaller. Your heart rhythm can turn unstable. This is what actually kills most starvation victims. Not an empty stomach. A failing heart. Day 14. You spend most of the day lying down. Standing costs too much. Your ankles begin to swell. It looks like you're gaining something back. You aren't. Protein in your blood has fallen too low. Fluid leaks out into the tissue instead. Doctors call it hunger edema. It's a late sign. It's a bad one. Your immune system is failing quietly. Wounds stop closing. A small cut from day 4 is still open. Your skin goes dry and thin. Your hair comes loose in your fingers. Your body has stopped paying for anything it doesn't need today. Your mind keeps circling back to one subject. There's a study on exactly this. In 1944, researchers cut 36 volunteers to half rations. Not zero food. Half. Within months, the men were obsessed with food. They collected cookbooks. One gathered over 100 of them. They dreamed about meals they couldn't have. Day 19. This is the moment from the beginning. You're standing at the empty shelf. Shaking. Not from cold. Your vision narrows at the edges. You sit down on the floor before you fall. And then you hear it. An engine. The county plow, 3 days ahead of schedule. You've probably heard the rule of threes. 3 minutes without air. 3 days without water. 3 weeks without food. It's a memory aid, not a medical constant. The real range is wide. For a healthy adult with water, most estimates fall between 30 and 60 days. Documented cases have gone longer. In 1981, 10 men died on hunger strike in Northern Ireland. Bobby Sands was the first. He lasted 66 days. Most of the others died between 57 and 73 days. All of them had water. None of them were starving by accident. That's why the numbers are so exact. One record runs the other direction entirely. In 1965, a Scottish man named Angus Barbieri stopped eating. He weighed 207 kilograms. He fasted for 382 days. He survived. But read the details before you're impressed. He was under medical supervision the entire time. He took vitamins, plus potassium and sodium supplements. And he began with enormous fat reserves. A person of average weight could not repeat that. Not remotely. What sets your limit isn't willpower. It's how much fat you started with. Body fat is the real clock. Death usually arrives when body mass index falls near 10 to 14, roughly half of normal. And then there's a last danger. The one nobody expects. Being rescued. Then you eat again after weeks of starvation. Your cells pull in phosphate, potassium, and magnesium. Blood levels crash. It's called refeeding syndrome. It can trigger heart failure within days. The first meal can kill you. That's why hospitals reintroduce food slowly. Small amounts. Constant monitoring. It looks cruel. It's the opposite. So the next time you skip a meal, remember this. Your body already has a plan for that. It's a remarkable plan. It's also an expensive one. Food is the limit you survive longest against. Water and sleep break you far sooner. Both are already on this channel.